books. There are hundreds of books in this manor. Books are everywhere and feature all over the place. It would take a day to look at all the books that we own. Anyway, I was going to start here because today I'm going to do a deeper dive into the library. But first of all, I wanted to share with you that this is a house full of secrets. And here you are actually looking at one, because this is no ordinary home and that's no ordinary bookcase. That is a secret door. And beyond that door, there is a staircase going up. Now, I'm not going to show you that today, but if you keep watching, we will definitely be going through that door. So let's head off now and make our way to the library. Here we will head down the staircase. Any Harry Potter fans, and I'm just going slow because it's a spiral staircase. Right there, we will come back and show you these tapestries, which are the Gryffindor common room. Past the humidifier, which is still blaring away. We make our way down the corridors where there's still no power here to the library. Now, the library wasn't a library when we moved in, it was just someone's office, but we wanted to turn it into a library. So I hope you like it. This is my husband's room, the man of the house, and technically I'm not allowed in here, and neither is the dog. So it's because he likes to keep everything pristine, in order, nothing moves, and it's probably been the same design for 10 years or more. But every time you come in, you just go, oh wow, this is lovely. So I'll just give you a very slow pan of the room. Books, more books. Books. More books. And we've got this beautiful fireplace, which is like a chocolate box, a block of chocolate. So if you look at these lovely chairs, it's got muddy feet. There is a lovely chessboard, and I am rubbish at chess. So if we sit in here and have a game of chess, I'm the one that always loses. So there's two shorter-back chairs and two winged armchairs. So we keep these lovely blankets in here just in case it's a tad cold, which sometimes it can be. You know, I did mention last time the 10-degree situation in this house. We've got some lovely cushions there. They're green to match the walls. I don't know why we chose green, we just did. Some more books there. So we've got a fan going just to fan the damp into the humidifier. I love this typewriter, that's the desk. And in there you perhaps can see that it's full of mud. I'll just take a seat and just explain to you a few things. So you could probably notice up there's quite a lot of ornaments, and this is probably the room where most of them are, because the man of the house comes from Stoke-on-Trent. Now, Stoke-on-Trent is northern England, and it's known as the Potteries. And when you live in Stoke-on-Trent, all of your family would have worked in the potteries. All of the ancestors would have worked in the potteries because that's all there was to do up there. So naturally, we have lots of different pottery. Needs lots of dusting, that does. So I'm just going back to the chairs a little bit, and I wanted to show you these footstools. Now these are amazing, and the man of the house picked these. I'm not sure you can get them now, but this one is a lion. We've put them up here because it's damp on the floor, and because they are made of leather, it possibly could attract mould, and we don't want them going mouldy. This one, I'm not sure, it looks a bit like a hippo, doesn't it? Yeah, I think he's a hippo, definitely. And then, oh, look, I've just spotted a griffin guarding the fireplace. There we are, there's another one. This one here, oh, he's a rhino. Yes, he's a rhino. And then, I think my favourite actually, I think man of the house likes the lion, but I like the piggy wig. Yeah, that's my favourite. That's a little piggy wig. So one other thing I wanted to show you in here is that, and this is the same with every room in the house, we have shutters. And these are what we think of as medieval double glazing, because we haven't got double glazing, it's all single glazing. And every single winter we lose a window, it cracks, and we have to have it replaced. But this actually keeps the heat in, so it doesn't escape through these thin single glazed windows. Just want to show you one more thing. Now, as I said before, when we were at the top of the staircase, this house has a lot of secrets, and this is another one. Look closely. It's not just a door, is it? Oh no. This is a secret passage. So yes, one day we're going to come back to that so that you can see it, what's through there. Now, I've got a couple of doors in here. There's one over there that leads back to the hallway, but we don't use it. We just keep the little, oh, let me see, we've got some unusual, can we see those? I don't know. Just about, so little stairs that you can stand on to get to the top shelf, because I'm not tall enough to reach it, not that I read books anyway. And then through here, there's a door there that leads to the 1930s Art Deco theatre. Now, as I said earlier, this is his favourite room, so I better go out of it because, you know, he likes everything pristine, although it isn't at the moment. But even so, he stated to me today, there's no way that anybody's going to be cleaning this except for him. So he's made his mind up, the restoration company ain't coming in here, he's coming in here to do it himself, because it's so precious to him, and there's so much to be done. We've got dirty wheels and dirty legs, and look at this, my ball and claw feet, they're just covered in mud. It's just such a shame really, because this room is absolutely beautiful, and everybody that comes in here and takes a seat says the same. One more thing about the chairs, these are a Chesterfield style, which is typically English, and they were my idea actually, because when I was a kid, my godfather next door had Chesterfields, and I just love them. I just think they're so much like gentleman's club really, and they just look nice, but might be a bit of damage on that seat with the water going onto leather, I don't know. But anyway, for now, and what I'm going to do before I leave you is I'm going to just give you a sneak peek of that 1930s Art Deco theatre that I created. Before we moved in, this place was divided into two properties, and we didn't want two properties, we wanted one house. So this here was the other side of the property. We came through the door. The room behind this wall was the living room, and I thought, you know, we don't need any more living rooms. We don't want to do Airbnb. We want one house. This used to be a bathroom. So I decided to create, what do I really want? Let's go for something really unusual. So I came up with the idea of the theatre. Now, if you look in there, no, they're not. Well, the bulb's gone. And that is the story of our lives here, the bulbs. Because there are over 280 bulbs in this house. And what we have to do is we have to wait till some bulbs have gone and then do what we call is a bulb run. Looking at all the bulbs that have gone, putting them all in a box, going and standing somewhere, seeing how many of each bulb we need and then ordering them. But I bought the torch, so I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek and then we will come back to this at another time. So there you can see, got a fire on the go trying to dry things out. See this torch on the wall? There's a stage. Okay, and there's a lovely backdrop on there, and we've actually got stage curtains. So yeah, keep watching and you will come to explore this lovely Art Deco 1930s theatre, which is in the hidden room. Next time we're going to go back to the restoration. I'm going to give you an update on the damage and show you some of the worst damage in the house. See you next time.